Potter, Part 1, Understanding Key Concepts of Population Geography. 1. What is population geography? Population geography is a branch of geography that studies people, including where they live, how many there are, and why they move. It helps us understand how populations interact with their environment. 2. What is birth rate? The birth rate is the total number of babies born in a specific area per 1,000 people in 1 year. For example, if 30 babies are born in a village with 1,000 people, the birth rate is 30. 3. What is optimum population? Optimum population is the ideal number of people for an area where resources like food, water, and jobs are just enough for everyone to live comfortably. If the population is too high or too low, problems arise. 4. What are the stages of demographic transition theory, DTT? The DTT explains how populations grow and change over time in 3 stages. Stage 1, high birth and death rates, resulting in slow growth. Stage 2, death rates drop, but birth rates remain high, causing rapid growth. Stage 3, birth rates drop too, leading to slower, steady growth. 5. What is mortality? Mortality refers to the number of deaths that happen in a specific place during a certain time. For example, if 10 people die in a town of 1,000 people in a year, the mortality rate is 10 per 1,000. Let me know if you'd like to continue with Part 2. Now to Part 2, Components and Concepts of Population. 1. What is a stable population? A stable population means the number of births and deaths in a place stay equal over time, and there's no migration. This keeps the total population the same. 2. What is the crude death rate, CDR? The crude death rate is the total number of deaths per 1,000 people in a population in a year. For example, if 15 people die out of 1,000 in 1 year, the CDR is 15. 3. What is age structure? Age structure is how a population is divided into different age groups, like children to 14 years, working age people 15 to 64 years, and the elderly 65 plus years. It helps understand the needs of a population, like schools for children or healthcare for the elderly. 4. What is census? A census is a big survey where a government counts all the people in a country and collects details about them, like their age, jobs, and education. This happens every 10 years in many countries. 5. What is vital registration? Vital registration is the continuous recording of important life events like births, deaths, marriages, and divorces. This helps track changes in a population without waiting for the next census. Let me know if you'd Part 3, Theories and Tools in Population Geography. 1. What is optimum population? Optimum population refers to the perfect balance where a region's population matches its resources and technology. If the population is too large, resources get stretched, and if it's too small, resources go unused. 2. What is Malthus's theory of population? Thomas Malthus, in 1798, suggested that population grows faster than food supply, which could lead to famines and crises. He believed that population growth needs to be controlled to avoid such issues. 3. What is a life table? A life table is like a report card for a population. It tells us about survival rates at different ages, life expectancy, how long people are expected to live, and death risks. It is used to study health trends and predict population growth. 4. What is population density? Population density is the number of people living in 1 square kilometer of land. If a place has 500 people living in a square kilometer, its population density is 500 kilometer squares. This tells us if an area is crowded or sparsely populated. 5. What is population policy? Population policy is a government's plan to manage how fast or slow the population grows. For example, Bangladesh's policies include family planning programs to control population growth and ensure better living conditions. Would you like Part 4, Factors Influencing Population and Population Composition. 1. What influences population density? Population density is affected by factors like climate. People prefer living in areas with moderate weather, avoiding extreme heat or cold. Resources. Areas rich in water, fertile soil, and minerals attract more people. Economy. Places with jobs, industries, and trade centers have higher population density. Transportation. Regions with good roads, railways, or ports are more populated. 2. What is population distribution? Population distribution means how people are spread across an area. For example, cities like Dhaka are densely populated, but rural areas may have fewer people. Factors like land quality, jobs, and education affect how people settle in different areas. 3. What is population structure? Population structure shows how a population is made up, like age groups, kids, adults, elderly. Gender, number of men versus women. Economic activity, people working versus dependents. 4. What is sex ratio? Sex ratio is the number of men for every 1,000 women. It tells us if the genders are balanced in a population. For example, in many places, the ideal ratio is around 1,000 men to 1,000 women. 5. What is age structure? Age structure shows the breakdown of a population into age groups. Young population, 0 to 14 years, shows the number of kids. Working age population, 15 to 64 years, people who can work and support the country. Elderly population, 65 plus years, retired individuals. This structure helps in planning for schools, jobs, and healthcare. Tomchar, Part 5, Theories and Population Policies. 1. What is Malthus population theory? Thomas Malthus said that population grows faster than resources like food. He believed population grows geometrically, e.g. 2, 4, 8, 16. Food grows arithmetically, e.g. 2, 4, 6, 8. This could lead to overpopulation, famine, and poverty if unchecked. He suggested controlling the population through moral restraint and avoiding early marriages. 2. What is the demographic transition theory? This theory explains how population changes with development. Stage 1, high birth and death rates, low growth. Stage 2, death rates fall due to better health and food, rapid growth. Stage 3, birth rates fall as people become more educated and urbanized, growth slows. Stage 4, low birth and death rates lead to stable or declining population. Bangladesh is transitioning between Stage 2 and Stage 3, with falling birth rates but still a young population. 3. What is optimum population? Optimum population means the right number of people for available resources. If population is too low, resources may be underused. If population is too high, resources might not be enough. The goal is a balance where resources and population match perfectly. 4. What is population policy? Population policy includes government measures to manage growth and improve people's lives. In Bangladesh, policies aim to reduce population growth, family planning programs and awareness, increase literacy, especially for women, improve healthcare to reduce birth and death rates, promote jobs and development, so families depend less on many children for income. 5. Importance of life table. Life tables help us understand how long people are expected to live, death rates at different ages, planning for pensions, healthcare, and population projections. It's like a snapshot of a population's health and survival trends. Let me know if you need further elaboration on